I'd like to talk about how a digital marketer is supposed to think. If you learn this as a 4-year degree, you probably think that you're supposed to go and get a low-paying job while you occasionally do some technical work and give the business owner some ideas and best practices you learned while you were in school. Even though the number one goal is to make money, sitting around and doing some tedious 9-to-5 administrative work isn't going to be making any money. This is why they're often broke. As a digital marketer, I'd never charge a client for how much effort or time I clock on a project. Instead, I'd only ask for a portion of the profit that I generate. Rule number 1, this is from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. The rich don't trade their time for money. A lot of people don't understand this. Business owners don't care how long it takes to complete a project. They just want results. Think about it. Is the business owner going to be better off with a 4-year degree digital marketer who was taught by somebody that hasn't even made any money in what they're teaching, clocking 40 hours a week, so that's guaranteed expense, and he's possibly only creating a few $1,000s a month for the business owner? Or is he going to be better off with an expert who wasn't taught to trade his time for money, but instead was taught by somebody who's actually doing millions of dollars a year in ad spend and only clocking a few hours a month on a project? But in those hours that he does work, he's implementing strategies for the business owner that will create over $10,000 a month in revenue. Strategies he paid top dollar to learn. The business owner is clearly not only going to be better off, but he's going to be happier with the partner who put less amount of time into the project but got more results. It comes down to how you think about money. DeMarco talks about this in his book, Great Rat Race Escape. Are you going to operate with a wage locus, trading your time for money? Or are you going to operate with a profit locus, thinking money as not something you trade your time for, but rather value vouchers, that the more value you provide, the more you'll be able to obtain in return. A digital marketer is supposed to be able to advertise. Hopefully this is something we can all agree on. So if the point of advertising is to make money, why are you just going to set up an ad and then just sit around the rest of the time doing nothing? Because that's what it is. If you have a 9-to-5 digital marketer, you're not going around setting up other ads, so therefore you're doing nothing. Instead, the goal should be to work with a business owner who is happy to pay for results. Then you take a few hours of your time executing the highest leverage action for his business to drive the most amount of profits. Sometimes you have to change how you think to get better results.